Welcome to Double A Part 3, Episode 3. I am Aiden, that's
Andrew.
Andrew, and all right, boys and girls, let's get to it. We had so far this past week, overall pretty good week, huh?
Oh
Would you
yeah,
say?
pretty good week for us. Yeah. Lots of green, lots of green, lots of wins, lots of money that we made. We had that bet last week on the podcast. Unfortunately, I took the loss. Aiden just beat me out.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so I paid him a drink last night at the bars, and
yeah,
it was
man.
a fun
That shit
time.
hit way
But
different. Yeah,
yeah,
that shit hit way different while that was free. But anyway, let's get to Memorial Day week.
all right.
Let's start it off on Memorial Day. Who do we
Memorial
got?
Day, I'm going with the Rangers money line for tomorrow. Nathan Eovaldi, who's been probably the hottest pitcher on the planet. He's going tomorrow for the Rangers. They are facing the Tigers. Matthew Boyd, soft tossing lefty. The Rangers' offense has been amazing this year. They should be able to take that no problem. In Detroit, it's a day game. The ball's going to be flying a little bit more.
Did you say in Detroit or
In
at?
Detroit, yeah, it's going to be a day game, so the ball should be flying there. Eovaldi's been nails. He's going to lock down the Tigers.
Oh
I'm taking
yeah,
the
man.
Rangers money.
Oh yeah, for sure. On Monday, I have one of the more like easier picks. I have the Los Angeles Dodgers money line against the Washington Nationals. That Washington pitching staff, besides Josiah Gray and Mackenzie Gore, can just like really like not be it. Like it is not good at all.
Yeah, they got like
Besides like
Trevor
those two.
Williams, who's just an inning eater,
Yeah,
a
and
cast off from
Patrick
like a bad
Corbin,
fire
a
scene.
washed up Patrick
Corbin,
Corbin.
yeah, Corbin was like one of the worst pitchers last year.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. Like that pitching staff as a whole, bullpen too is not really too good either.
No,
So I got the let's call it. I got the Los Angeles money line tomorrow. Um expect Freddie Freeman to go off against his former like rival team in
yeah, Nationals were really good back when Freddie
them a
was at
lot.
the greatest.
Yep.
Bobby
And
Miller making his second start of
oh
his
yeah,
career.
dude, he has been. Oh my
He's
God.
got electric stuff.
Yeah, I think I saw a 1.82 ERA after his second start. You said?
Well, this is going to be his second
Oh
start, so
yeah,
he's only
but
made the one start. He only allowed
still
one
though,
run in the
man.
last like 5 innings.
Yeah, still, man. 1.82 ERA for like a first start for like a freaking like rookie. That is a really good
Yeah,
yeah, it's a really good start to
against
his
the Braves
season.
too, against a good
Oh
team.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
the best team
right.
in baseball.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, but so yeah, man. Look for him to just hopefully dominate that lineup in LA too,
Yeah.
where
Coming back home, they're coming off the series against Tampa Bay, so that that's like a playoff-like World Series potential
LA likes to hold.
matchup there. So
Yeah.
they're going to be used to this, really,
Oh yeah, they
starting
are.
away there
Yeah, they're gonna rake
every at
tomorrow.
bat.
They're gonna rake tomorrow. But anyway, let's
For my hit tomorrow, I'm actually going to be going to that White Sox Angels game here in Chicago, so I'm going to go with the unicorn, Shohei Ohtani, against my guy. I love Michael Kopech for the White Sox. He's been on fire the past two outings.
yeah, you called it.
But Ohtani against that fastball, again, it's in hitter's park and guaranteed rate field,
Oh
a G
yeah,
spot, baby, like we love to call it here in Chicago and stuff. Yeah, Ohtani. I mean, he's a unicorn, man. He
he's so good.
crushes fastballs. I'm picking Ohtani for a hit tomorrow
Yeah.
on the holiday.
Yes. And then for my hit tomorrow, I believe I have Anthony Santander against Cal Quantrill and the Cleveland Guardians tomorrow. Cal Quantrill, I don't know what happened to you, man, but you
You
just
need help.
became
Call 4-1.
that
You
whole.
know?
Oh my God, that whole Cleveland team should be just taking like a class on fucking hitting the ball over
Yeah,
the hitting the ball over the fence
for
because
real.
oh my God, dude, I think had they scored less runs in Oakland this year, I think it was
They might
like
be. Let me take a
insane
look.
stat or something like that. But oh my God, Cal Quantrill might be the worst pitcher in that pitching staff without listen with
The Cleveland Guardians have scored less runs than the Oakland Athletics.
Man, disappointing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, after like that 22 season they had
The
last year.
problem with the Guardians is like they pride themselves on being this contact-oriented team that doesn't strike out, that steals bases.
Okay,
But
defense.
it's like, listen, like striking out, we're in today's age where it's about hitting the home run, hitting the big hit. And it's like if you strike out, it is what it is. This is in 1920 where people hate strikeouts. This is
Yeah.
2023. Go out there, swing hard. If you strike out, who cares? But if you hit it, you want to hit it hard and hit it over the wall. I mean, this team has like nobody that's a home run hitter.
I mean, except
I
for
mean, I think
Josh Bell, maybe,
I think I
and
mean, but
Josh Naylor. The two
see, but the problem
Joshes,
with Naylor can't hit lefties, so it's like if you have you're
Josh
facing a
Bell
bunch of
out
left-handed
there.
bunch of left-handed pitchers, then Naylor's you can't use him.
Yeah.
And the problem is, I think they only have one hitter with a OPS plus over 100. It was Jose Ramirez, J Ram. Other than that, I mean, everyone's been a below average hitter
Yeah.
on their team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. But so look for Anthony Santander to probably go and get a extra base hit or two off Cal Concho tomorrow. At least for me, that's what I think is gonna happen. And especially in Camden Yards too,
Oh yeah.
hitter friendly park for like the most part. Now that the
Oh yeah,
fences
especially
have
for
been moved in.
lefties and
Yeah,
for lefties there over there in
yeah.
right field. All right, let's talk about Tuesday here. We're going with two teams from the AL East for our picks. I'm gonna take the Blue Jays run line. We got, I believe it's Yusei Kikuchi going for the Blue Jays on Tuesday. It is against the Brewers. Adrian Hauser. Hauser's been pretty good. I think the Blue Jays will not be favored, so I'm going to go with if the Blue Jays will either win or they'll lose the game close to the Brewers. The Blue Jays team, right? They had that players only meeting. I don't know if you heard about that,
No, I
where
did.
Matt Chapman was kind of running that meeting, and there's been a lot of they're 27 and 26. The
Yeah.
Blue Jays are a much better team than just one game above 500. They are playing in that juggernaut division of the AL East, but I think Blue Jays run line is the safe pick for Tuesday.
Yes, I do agree with that. And for me on Tuesday, I am taking the Rays money line. Because like first of all, even though like Wrigley Field is not a hitter friendly park, it is a pitcher friendly park for like the most part. Would you say? And
Yeah.
yeah, and I believe on Tuesday you got Shane McClanahan against Kyle Hendricks. That is a very favorable
Oh yeah.
matchup for Tampa Bay to win with the washed up, washed up injured Kyle Hendricks going up
Yeah.
against going up
McClanahan.
against a Cy Young caliber
Yeah,
pitcher, Shane
McClanahan right now
McClanahan.
might be the favorite in the AL to win the Cy Young. Hendricks is going to be making his second start of the year.
Yeah, look for the Tampa Bay Rays
The
to go
Cubs.
off on Hendricks, especially Wander Franco and Brandon Lau and Luke Rayleigh to all just rake in that game against Kyle Hendricks.
Yeah, the Cubs also coming into today Sunday, worst record in the National League. They've been pretty cold here. They
They
had a
have been on
nice
a
start to the
slump.
season in
Yeah,
April, but yeah, May has not been favorable to them. So,
yeah.
all right, let's talk about our hits here. I'm going with it's going to be a T. Anderson versus T. Anderson matchup in the south side of Chicago. I'm going with Tim Anderson to get a hit off of the lefty Tyler Anderson. Tim Anderson, notorious for crushing left-handed pitching. He's going to get a hit on Tuesday against Tyler Anderson, the lefty for Anaheim.
Okay, so actually Tuesday is where I messed up. Actually,
Santander.
yeah, Tuesday is where I have Anthony Santander, Anthony Santander against Cal Concho, and I gave my reasons before, but anyway,
Your Monday pick.
yeah, uh, going back to my pick on Monday, I got Matt Olson going up against for like the Braves, going up against who they playing?
Oh yeah, they're playing Oakland. So
Oh
Paul
yeah,
Paul
Oakland.
Blackburn making
Look,
his first
yep.
start of the season
Look for
off the
Paul
injured list.
Blackburn to
The
just
lone Oakland A's
look
All-Star
for
last year.
Matt Olson Revenge Tour starts Monday and it goes through all the way up until Wednesday. So just
Oh
look
yeah.
for that. And I Matt Olson is truly a MVP candidate in I opinion this year, and I expect him to come back to Oakland strong and just completely um rake that pitching staff of Oakland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The college baseball pitching staff.
literally, that's
That
what it
Oakland
is.
A's
Is all
have.
the AAA
The
players coming up.
Oakland Men Athletics. You could call them, I don't know, the Oakland A's. You could remove that apostrophe and add a letter of your choosing there, you know.
Yeah,
But hey, you know, Oakland, man, 10 and whatever they are now, 10 and 44.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
not good.
I mean, they're on pace for 30 wins. 30 wins. That'd be
Yeah,
insane. All right, let's get into Wednesday here. I'm gonna go with the Rays money line. It's gonna be that will be the third game of the series at Wrigley Field in the north side of Chicago. It's gonna be Zach Eflin, who's having a sneaky good season for the Rays,
yes,
against Justin Steele, who's been a little bit colder the past couple starts for the Cubs. Um, the Rays are, you know, again, they're coming off that series against the Dodgers, so that playoff like World Series like atmosphere. The Rays offense is just going to be looking to crush Justin Steele. The Cubs have been cold. I'm taking the Rays money line for Wednesday.
okay, yeah, yeah, that is a terrific pick. But for me, I got the Marlins run line against the San Diego Padres, and just Blake Snell, man. Where have you been? Literally once quoted by Rihanna, I believe. But
Yeah,
anyway, man, like, dude, this guy ever since 2020 is just like not been the same. Like, has not been the same caliber pitcher that like he like once was like a few years back. And like, oh my God, bro, Jorge Soler, uh, Ryan De La Cruz,
right,
Garrett Cooper, all like right-handed, like power sluggers are
right.
going to rake, I believe, on Wednesday against the Padres in Miami. So look for that. So yeah, take that like Miami. I'm guessing they're not going to be favored, but look at that run line and please look into taking Miami's run line on Wednesday because
Yeah,
it's going to be an easy dub.
yeah. I mean, Blake Snell to me, he reminds me of Rick Porcello. Like, remember Rick Porcello won the Cy Young that one year, and it's like what, like out of nowhere. This kind of
Yeah,
like Blake Snell. It's like he won the Cy Young, he was elite that one season, and other than that, he's been very mediocre.
exactly.
All right, so I see. For me, I'm sticking with the Rays. I'm taking the Rays money line on Wednesday, so I'm going to go with the Rays shortstop, Wander Franco, the great Wander Franco. You know, he could crush whether he's
Yes.
batting right-handed, left-handed. Man, is he a star? I think he's really breaking out this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to get a hit on Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah. I totally, I totally agree with that. But for me, I got same exact game I picked with the run line. Jorge Soler, man. Oh my God, has that guy been on fire for like the past couple of weeks? Man, he has just
He
been
is literally,
absolutely raking the fuck out of the
he's
whole league
literally the
right
Human
now.
Torch from the Fantastic Four right now. Like
Yeah,
literally.
literally. Cubs fans, Royals fans, I don't know, or Cubs fans, Royals fans, I don't know why. I don't know why you guys let that guy walk.
Yeah,
But like, man, he has found a home in Miami ever since last year,
yeah.
and I think that like he is going to eventually stay there for a pretty long time.
He's got to be in the home run derby this year. That's all I'm going to say. And
Oh,
you got to make
100%.
sure, that whoever's throwing batting practice to him in the home run derby is a
Yes.
left-handed thrower
Oh
because
my
man, does he
God.
crush
That
lefties.
OPS, that OPS of what was it? Um,
Yeah, he's got a
1500,
1500 OPS
1500
as the time of
OPS.
recording here. He has 9 home runs and 43 at bats against left-handed pitching. That's why I'm actually going to take him to get a home run on Wednesday. I mean, he's just been a tank. He's everything, you know, since we're White Sox fans, everything to me that the White Sox want Eloy Jimenez to be is what Jorge Soler's been doing this year and like he's done in past seasons.
Yes, yes, I totally agree. And yeah, look for that OPS to just keep on like increasing after
Oh yeah, it's gonna skyrocket.
Wednesday night comes to the end. But yeah, so Jorge Soler, man, that's my pick for Wednesday. Pick
Oh
to
yeah.
hit.
All
All
right, we're
right,
getting into Thursday now.
yeah.
Picking two teams that preseason were favored, heavily favored to win the
Eloy
World
RBI
Series.
double.
Oh, there we go, baby. Speaking of the Lord. All right, on Thursday, I'm going to go with the Mets money line. We got Mad Max Scherzer on the mound for the Mets, Taiwan Walker, who's been ice cold, former Met pitcher, going up against his former team. Walker's really struggled this year. Scherzer's looking good after coming back from that, foreign substance debacle with Phil Cuzzy. The Mets, it's going to be a day game on Thursday, the getaway day. It's going to be in Flushing, in Citi Field in New York. The Mets, are coming off of their series here in Colorado. The offense is starting to get going. The Mets are looking a little bit better.
Yep.
Young kids, Brett Beatty, Francisco Alvarez are starting to hit. Mad Max on the mound is going to inject that energy and inject that fire that
If
that
he
Mets
does
team.
not get fucking ejected
Yeah, I
first, if
know,
he
right? I
doesn't
know.
get
Who's going to be the umpire?
doesn't
It's
get
going to be
ejected.
Phil Cuzzi because he might get ejected again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just prior to that game, I would probably research who the umpires are going to be for that game
Literally.
because it's going to pretty much tell the story. But for me on Thursday, I got the Houston Astros money line against the Oakland Angels. What a pitching matchup that is!
With
Two
the Oakland Angels.
Los Angeles
Man,
Angels, my bad.
what happened to the
Oakland.
Angels?
No, but anyway, yeah, I got the Houston Astros money line against the Los Angeles Angels. Fromber against Reed, two like Cy Young caliber left-handed pitchers as well, and that
Yeah.
should be that should be like one hell of a pitching matchup. But at the end, I feel like Houston just absolutely crushes lefties, especially way more than the Angels do with
Definitely.
Jose Altuve back, Jose Abreu, Alex, what's his name?
Bregman.
Yeah, Alex
Yeah, I mean,
Bregman,
Dubon's been good. Jordan
Rodon.
hits anybody that
Yeah,
has.
oh yeah, Jordan can hit literally anybody,
Jordan has never seen a
left-handed.
ball he doesn't like to hit. I mean, man, you could
Right.
be throwing him bowling balls up there and he's going to find a way to smash it.
I know, man. But anyway, look for that Houston Astros win on Thursday and that great pitching matchup.
I just thought of something. We should do a recurring segment now until, if Abreu gets a home run, is what we should do is, will Jose Abreu hit a home run this week? I'm going with no. I have no faith
That
in
power has been gone
Julio.
ever since last fall in Chicago.
Honestly,
Literally, listen, the last time that Jose Abreu homered in a meaningful game, whether that would have been regular season or playoffs, was I believe last year September 14th
yeah.
when he still played for the White Sox at Guaranteed Rate
I mean,
Field.
we're coming up on almost like 3 full months of baseball
That's
without
been
a
like
home
half a
run.
year basically,
Yeah,
if
and
not more.
I mean, I think he's gotten like 200 at bats this year without a homer, probably 100 at bats end of last season without a homer.
Yes,
Crazy.
that is crazy.
All right, and then for our hits on
Andrew
Thursday,
Vaughn. Oh,
we homered.
we're about to find out, but let's go.
All right, I'm gonna stick with the Mets. I'm going with their leadoff hitter Brandon Nimmo. Um, against Taiwan Walker, he's gonna be at the top of the order. He's gonna get a ton of plate appearance. Nimmo's looking like the all-star that he is. He's
Yeah.
absolutely raking this year.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Um,
God. Nimmo saved me last night on
Nimmo's just such a
like
good hitter, and
yeah. Nimmo saved me last night on my last hitter parlay. Him and Luis Arias. That shit hit last night and it was awesome. But
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, gotta give it to the Mets for bringing back Nimmo, and obviously they brought back Edwin Diaz in the unfortunate injury in the World Baseball Classic, but to bring back a guy like Nimmo, you insert him, pencil him into that number one spot every single day, and he's gonna draw walks, he's gonna hit home runs, he's gonna play excellent defense in
oh
center
yeah,
field.
for
He's such
sure.
a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm picking him to get a hit on Thursday,
Yeah.
June 1st.
Yeah, yep, a brand new calendar month, which means a brand new Doogie bomb Thursday.
Yeah.
Doogie is gonna go off against Hunter Green on Thursday at
Team
Fenway
Mexico,
Park.
Team Mexico.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I
Let's
mean, you
go
also got
Mexico,
that.
baby. But Alex Verdugo is gonna actually rake off of Hunter Green in
Gonna crush the
a
fastball.
I would say hitters friendly park, especially for left-handed hitters at Fenway Park.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Verdugo's just a good all-around hitter. You could hit the ball the opposite way. Off the green
yeah,
monster and
yeah, he could
hit
just
some easy doubles like
he can do
that.
just about anything. But um, even though I believe Doogie will go yard on Thursday, my home run pick is a very sneaky pick on Thursday. Tyler Stevenson off of Chris Sale off one of the
Chris
White Sox pitchers.
Chris Scissorhands Sale, cutting up the jerseys.
Yeah, but anyway, no.
Old friends.
And yeah, oh my God, yeah, yeah, old friend, all the White Sox fans, we love Chris Sale to death, no matter what. But yeah, but anyway, no, Tyler Stevenson Thursday off of Chris Sale, cause Tyler Stevenson, man, like I don't know like what he found in his fucking baseball bat over like this past like weekend, but he has been absolutely on a tear
Yeah,
at Wrigley this whole weekend.
the Wrigley wins. The Wrigley wins, man. The Windy City, man.
Eh,
Balls flying.
yeah,
Boom.
yeah. I mean, like, dude, yeah, dude, exactly. Imagine Fenway Park and like
Oh yeah.
yeah, imagine Fenway Park instead of like what you call it,
Wrigley
Wrigley
Field,
Field,
yeah.
even like Hitters Fenway Park even more. So like
Hmm.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I expect Tyler Stevenson to home run Thursday. It is a pretty bold pick, but I think it's gonna happen.
Hey, the odds on that would probably be pretty good
I think
if
it'll
you
be
hit on that.
plus. I mean, I think it'll be around plus like 500.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good way to 5x your money. All
Yep.
right, let's talk about Friday. We get into the weekend series. I'm gonna go with the Dodgers money line. Dodgers, let's see who they're playing. I believe it's a really good matchup this next Friday.
Believe it's
I'm going Dodgers money against the
the
Yankees.
Yankees, the two
Oh man,
classic team, two
the two
classic
classic, you
franchises.
know, the most common World Series matchup in Major League Baseball history. It's going to be in LA. Aaron Judge, the superstar that he is, going to LA probably for the first time in at least 3 to 5 years. Um, Dodgers pitching for the Dodgers on Friday. It's going to be, I don't know, left-handed pitcher named Clayton Kershaw. Um, and for the Yankees, it's going to be Luis Severino, who's looked really good this year so far, coming off the injury. You
Oh
know, he
yeah.
started the year in the IL. He's been really good. Here's the thing, though. Since the Yankees are throwing a right-handed pitcher, the Dodgers crush right-handers. They
Oh,
really
Max
do.
Muncy's gonna absolutely eat on
Muncy,
Friday, I think.
the crowd's going to be hot. The Dodgers, you know, are already
Dude, dude.
coming off the series against the Rays, this weekend here. So one weekend later, they're going to be ready to face another juggernaut team in the
Dude,
AL East.
all those games are gonna be sold out that weekend,
It's going to be
guaranteed.
50,000 plus packed into Chavez Ravine in LA. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm taking Dodgers money
Yep.
on Friday.
Yeah. So actually, on Friday, I got the pick against your New York Mets. The Philadelphia Phillies run line on Friday. Man, I don't know what is up with this Phillies team right now. I mean, like even though they're 2 games under
On Friday, they're
500.
playing the Nationals, actually.
Oh, okay. Then never mind about your Mets. But anyway, Friday, Philadelphia run line over Washington. I think that Philadelphia is just gonna absolutely rake over the pitching staff. Like I said
Oh, yeah.
earlier, Washington staff is
Schwarber
not good.
and Trey Turner's finally starting to turn it around.
Oh yeah, Trey
Yeah.
Turner is finally starting to turn around. Man, he was receiving boos, dude. Like
Yeah, his
not too
mom,
long ago.
his own mother was booing him. I mean,
Yeah,
that tells you a lot.
yeah. So he had to turn things around for his mommy. But
His mom is Trey
he
Turner's
like
a mama's boy
Trey
confirmed.
Turner's a mama's boy confirmed. Yes. But anyway, the Phillies are gonna absolutely rake. Do not be surprised if they score over 10 runs that game. I
Hammer the over on their own.
hammered that run line. It is going to be a pretty big differential, I think, by the time that game comes to end on Friday.
Oh yeah, all right. So let's talk about our hits. I'm going with right now who would be the batting champion in all of baseball, coming into Sunday with a 371 batting average. Luis Ariz, second baseman for the Miami Marlins. I mean, the dude just hits. I mean, you could throw anybody you want up against him. You could bring back Sandy Koufax. You could bring back Randy Johnson or Pedro Martinez. Luis Ariz is a good pick to get a hit. He's like a modern day Tony Gwynn. He's just a contact guy. He hits the ball. He doesn't draw a lot of walks, so it's like he's just gonna be up there. He's gonna get his at bats.
Yeah.
Luis Ariz on Friday. I'm taking him.
Yeah, so actually on Friday I got your boy, the same first name as my partner over here, Andrew
Yes.
McCutcheon. Andrew McCutcheon, man, what a resurgent year he has had with his
Former
with his
team where he won
his
the
original
MVP award.
franchise, Pittsburgh Pirates. Today I saw that I believe Andrew McCutcheon is I believe it's called Andrew McCutcheon is going to come back next year in 2024 to play at least one more
Yeah,
season.
and he
And
wants
he
to
would
stay
like
in
to play, yeah,
Pittsburgh.
yeah, he
I
would
mean, you
like to be
think
back on
Pittsburgh's
Pittsburgh.
only going to be better, right? They
Yeah,
should call up,
Pittsburgh might turn it around next year too. So
yeah. I mean, you think O'Neal Cruz will be back
oh yeah,
next year.
I
You
forgot
think
about
next year they'll have Andy Rodriguez and Henry Davis. You know, they're two big backstop prospects up.
Yeah.
They're going to get more pitching. They'll probably dive into the free agent market this year. The free agent market, besides Chapman and Otani, isn't
If they
great.
actually spend, but
Yeah,
if
I
they
mean,
choose to
hopefully,
spend,
yeah.
but
For once in that franchise history, can they spend some
it's
money?
time to
But
spend now for them.
hey,
But
I mean, they got a
anyway,
nice core going on, so
yeah,
it's good to see a guy like a veteran, McCutcheon, who's
enjoy
been
that.
the face of the Pirates this century, come back, have a great year, mentoring young players like Brian Hayes and Neil Cruz.
Yeah.
And what's funny is he was traded for Brian Reynolds, and
Zach
Reynolds
Sawinski too. He's
Lewinsky is
sure,
having a
yeah.
nice breakout season so far. Yeah,
Yeah, but anyway, Andrew McCutcheon, I believe he will record that hit on Friday. So yeah,
definitely.
that's my pick to hit Friday.
All right, let's get into Saturday. I'm going to go with the Braves run line. Braves starter on Saturday, as long as he stays up in the big league, should be Michael Soroka. After all these years, after tearing his ACL in that 2020 shortened season, he's finally going to be back on the mound tomorrow, Monday. He's should be scheduled then to go on Saturday. He's going up against Miro Kelly of the
Oh
Diamondbacks.
my God, no.
Kelly to me, he's a decent pitcher. At times he'll flash stuff like he looks like a number two starter, but to me he's more that number three, kind of an innings eater. Occasional good start pitcher. The Braves lineup is, they're going to be looking to crush him. Acuna is like the greatest uh, position player, just strictly position player on the planet. Matt Olson is a slugger. That lineup is so deep. They got guys like Sam Hilliard, the backup outfielder,
Yeah.
who's even a good player. I mean, the Braves, man, are they good? I'm picking the Braves run line for Saturday.
Yeah, that is a great pick. For me on Saturday, I got the Rangers money. I believe.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, the Rangers money on Saturday against
Going
um
up, going up against Seattle Mariners, the
yeah, going
Titans.
up against Seattle, who's kind of been an inconsistent team this year a little bit. Like they like just like haven't really like found themselves yet. Found like they're found like they're like groove offensively, especially it's been a struggle for them.
Right.
But I think that the Rangers are going to take advantage of that. Yeah, of that matchup. I think the Rangers are just going to absolutely rake, and it should be a pretty convincing Rangers win, I think, on Saturday.
What's interesting to me, if you look at the records right now, if I were to ask you beginning of the season what record each of these teams have, 27 and 25 or 33 and 19, most people would probably guess that the 33 and 19 team was the Mariners and the 27 and 25 team was the Rangers. But the fact that it's opposite
Yeah.
tells you a lot about these teams. The Rangers offensively have been surprising. Jacob
Credit to
DeGrom,
the coaching on the Rangers, bro.
yeah,
That
I
hiring of
mean, I think it shows player
Bruce
development's good on that
Bochy
team.
coming out of retirement. Just
Bochy and yeah, I mean, how about to me, look at the free agent class that they brought in last year with Seager and Semien. I mean, they have been unbelievable. They look like
don't
they're
forget
both
about
headed to Hall of
what's his name who
Fame.
turned it around. Daniel. Wow, he
Low
finally
two
figured it
was really
out.
good last year. He's good again this year.
Figured it
Young in
out.
the corners. Their infield
Oh
is
yeah,
maybe the
Josh
best in all
Bell.
of baseball. I
The
mean,
only
the team is
Tavares
great.
has
It's
been
amazing.
like
Tavares
he's been
really
a surprise.
run it down and catch it. I mean,
Offensively, he's been
if he could just be an
surprising.
average offensive player, that's a
Yeah,
really valuable 4 win player
yeah.
over the course of the season. All right, for hits, we're going with some fun players. I'm gonna stick with my run line pick. I'm going with the NL MVP for 2023. Mark it down. I would bet a ton of money at this point that Ronald Acuna Jr. is winning the MVP award. He's been electric. He's gonna, he bats leadoff. He's gonna get four, probably five attempts to get a base hit off of Miro Kelly.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna get multiple hits probably. He's gonna hit a tank. Ronald Acuna take him for the hit on MLB Player or whatever apps you want to use.
Yes.
Put him in a
He is so
parlay.
exciting to watch, man. But for me, my hitter is the guy who just got an RBI double about 10 minutes ago.
I'm
Eloy Jimenez, bro. Okay, as a White Sox fan, you are so happy when he is healthy and back in the
stay on
lineup.
the field. If he could get a season where he could just get
He
500
get
plate
like
appearances,
100
600
games,
plate
close to
appearances.
100 games. That'd be
I mean,
ridiculous.
imagine if he comes up to the plate 500 times in a season, he's going to hit the ball over the fence at least 30. I mean, for him, just stay in the field, stay in the field, stay in the field. Wrap him in bubble wrap. You know what's sad? It's like I would have to take a look, but I feel like Byron Buxton may have played more games than Eloy over the
Well, I
past
mean,
couple years,
but
and
okay,
that's saying something.
okay, but I mean, like don't forget that let's go. I mean, don't forget that like Byron Buxton has been playing for like 7, 8 years.
No, I'm
Eloy's
saying like
been
if we did just the past like 3 or 4 years
oh
since Eloy's start in Chicago, I mean
yeah,
it's
that's
got to be
true.
pretty close.
Yeah, it's gotta be a
I would
close
take a
game.
look at that. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that's yeah. If he stays on the field, like he's good. I mean when he plays, he looks like a really good player
yeah, but I mean, anyway though,
offensively.
I got Eloy getting a hit against the Tigers on Saturday. I believe the game temperature is going to be pretty hot this weekend. It's going to be a scorcher in Chicago all
Oh
week this
yeah,
week,
it's
and like that
summer
ball is gonna
weather. Summer weather's here
that ball
in
that ball is
Chicagoland
gonna
area.
fly at the fucking G spot starting like pretty
It's a day
soon.
game too, a one
Yeah,
o'clock start on a
against
Saturday.
against Eduardo
Eduardo
Rodriguez, the
Rodriguez.
right-handed pitcher. Eloy crushes lefties.
Yeah.
The whole White Sox team against the whole White Sox team against left-handed pitching is just incredible. Against right-handed pitching, we can't hit for jack shit.
Well, another thing
But
too is
left-handed pitching, we are so good, and Eloy is just gonna come and bring that bat. I think
well,
on
another thing too
Saturday.
is look who's pitching. Eduardo Rodriguez is pitching against the White Sox today as we film on Sunday. He's going up against back-to-back starts against the same opponent. So
Yeah,
Eloy's
they're
going to
gonna take
see
good
him.
looks on him.
And I think Rodriguez pitched against the White Sox earlier on this month as well. So I mean, you're seeing a guy 3 times in the past couple weeks, right? Didn't I think Erod pitched against the White Sox,
This is like no.
or was this his
This is
first
like
time?
the first time that the Sox have played the Tigers all year. For
Oh, really?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway though, moving on to Sunday.
It's Sunday, yeah.
Sunday
All
fun
right.
day
I'm gonna go with the Twins run line on Sunday. Let's see. Oops, I'm on the wrong day
against the
here.
Cleveland Guardians.
Against the
Correct.
Guardians, yeah. I mean, the Guardians offense, they've been struggling. Twins are going to sunny gray. Sun shines in Target Field in Minneapolis. They're going with a sunny. It's going to be a forecast of sunny on Sunday, next Sunday for the Twins, with Sonny Gray going on the mound against that horrendous offense. I mean, if you want to, hey, we're White Sox fans. The 1906 White Sox, they won the World Series. They were called the Hitless Wonders. The Guardians are like the hitless non-wonders. I mean, there's nothing wonderful about the Guardians. They can't hit at all. I mean, I'm taking the
Yeah.
Twins. What a Twins run line because I mean that team can't score. Speaking of the Guardians, the Twins, they're gonna get some guys going. Sonny Gray's on them on. They're gonna feel confident in the plate, no pressure on them.
Yeah.
Boom, Twins run line
Yes.
Sunday.
But anyway, for me, I got so actually every time. So actually, what's going on? I got basically every time I had like took this teams like that's every time I have took this team's run line throughout the 2023 season. I I believe I have like been successful on like every time, and that team is the Cincinnati Reds. I
Yeah.
know, it's a it's kind of a weird team to be to be like successful on all the time, especially in like 5 or 6 games under 500
Reds
throughout
have
the
some
year.
sneaky good players. I
But
mean, if you look at
their
the top of
offense
the
is
order,
really good. I think personally that their problem is just like the bullpen and like their
yeah, I mean they
and
got nobody in the bowl. I mean, I
yeah,
like
their
Lucas
bullpen
Sims
and like
and
their
Alexis Diaz a little bit, but other than that, I mean,
yeah like
tough to find anyone who you can rely upon to get quality outs late in the game.
yeah besides their last two starters and their bullpen, like the Reds have a pretty solid roster besides that.
Yeah, I
But
mean the top of that order with India
what
now,
about
Matt
Joey Votto too?
McCann.
You gotta say about
Yeah,
Joey
I mean
Votto.
wait until, in my opinion, I might put him number one overall for prospects. Ellie De La Cruz is just
Oh
crushing
yeah,
balls left and right. You can see 150-mile-an-hour laser, 118-mile-an-hour ball.
the
Hits
Odio Cruz
way
of
over here.
the Odio Cruz of like Triple A right now.
That's going to be such a fun matchup next year to see Pirates Reds, and you got a 6'8" shortstop and a 6'7" shortstop on one. I mean, you're gonna be like, who are these NBA players playing shortstop right now? What am I watching? Is this the wrong
The game
sport?
has changed, man. But anyway, I'm taking the Reds run line, underdog or not underdog on Sunday, and yep, that is my pick for Sunday.
All right, I'm gonna go with the reigning National League MVP on Sunday. I'm going with the favorite for this year, Ronald Acuna Jr. on Saturday. I'm taking the former NL MVP from last year, Paul Goldschmidt, to get a hit on Sunday for the
Speaking about
Cardinals.
Goldie, I think like yeah.
Pirates are going. It's going to be Rich Hill, Dick Mountain going for the Pirates.
Well,
Goldschmidt's going to crush him. He's going to get a hit on next Sunday.
yeah, man, this Guardians and Cardinals game right now. I took the Cardinals
Really?
money line today, and I'm kind of scared. I mean, it's the bottom of the ninth. The
Yeah.
Guardians have 2 men on with one out, but
Full
anyway,
team late.
yeah, but anyway, no. For my pick to hit on Sunday is gonna be Wander Franco of the Tampa Bay Rays. Man, Wander has just had an amazing year, but unfortunately, still have like about like like but like unfortunately for him, like still have like 6 or 7 of like his like teammates too on Tampa.
You know,
It's like like I mean like you know like when you like think of the Tampa, like when you think of the Tampa Bay Rays, you think of like Randy Rosarena, Yandy Diaz. You don't think of like Wander Franco like
right.
as like the like
The
headliner
juggernaut
over
offensive
them.
player.
Yeah, but I believe that like he
He's,
is like the best like offensive player on that team.
he's so
Other than
consistent.
other than my guy Randy, but like other than
I
him,
don't
I
know,
think that he
man.
is the
Yandy
best player
Diaz
on
with
that
those
team.
biceps bigger than my head out there. I mean, man, has he been
Yeah,
excellent.
he is great too. I
And
mean,
you know
don't
what's
get me
crazy
wrong.
about Wander Franco? I mean, he's literally a little bit older than us.
Yeah.
He's 22. 22! I mean, this dude's going to be, he's going to be like a free agent at the age of 25. He's going to get probably $400+ million on the free agent market. Probably going to sign with a team like the Dodgers
The only
or the Mets, who
the only
got
Tampa's
all
gonna
this
resign
money.
him.
Well, he signed a contract extension, I remember. But come on, unless Tampa moves to a different location in downtown to get new ownership. But man, he is. I mean, the fact that he's only 22 years old and breaking out, he's on track to probably be the starter in the AL. He's an excellent pick.
Yeah, he is a good pick though. I will give you
Yeah.
that. But yeah, man. All right. Memorial Day week coming up. We got some. All right. We got some fantastic picks for you guys, and
Oh yeah.
just like make sure that you subscribe to us and like
Yeah.
us on YouTube,
We're on Twitter, we're on
Instagram.
Instagram, YouTube at Double A Betting. Make sure to if you agree with our picks, if you disagree with our picks too, you think Aiden's a clown with one of his picks, go ahead and comment away, man. Tell him that I
Hey
disagree,
man,
and we'll have
I just had a
nice debates on the comments below.
Hey man, I just came off of a freaking win last week off you, so I
Yeah.
mean, hey man, I
Hey,
actually,
I mean, if we're looking at the stats so far, picks wise, you've been really, really good with the picks for hits. I've been really, really good with picking who's going to get a hit. So it's kind of like, we got Mr. Pick over here and Mr. Hit right here. So,
yeah, all right,
it's been a good mix.
yeah, man,
All right.
all right. It's been a great,
Yeah.
it's been a terrific Sunday afternoon, and
Yeah. Everyone
get
enjoy
back
the
to watching
holiday.
baseball. Hey man, make sure that like tomorrow you are watching baseball for your Memorial Day. It's
Memorial
gonna be
Day
some
with a
great games.
barbecue, hanging out with family and friends,
Eating
cracking
some
nice.
dogs and drinking some beer.
Yep, beer and baseball, baby. Beer, baseball, and brats, man. Miller Park or American Family Field in Milwaukee.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
All right.
Enjoy the holiday,
Hey,
everyone. See ya.
yep. See ya.